If you won 100 billion tomorrow, what would you do first in your life? As someone else said here, turn off the alarm all over and go back to sleep. I would wake up and make sure that this was real. Take myself out for a nice breakfast. I would pay someone to clean my apartment and make arrangements to move to a slightly larger place. I would find a way to establish a good budget and live a regular life. I would take care of my mother and my siblings. I would establish funds for my future. And then I would find a way to give what's left away. Because no one needs that kind of money after their immediate and day-to-day needs are met. Anyone asked me if I was planning on getting up anytime soon, I would tell them, what's the point? And go back to sleep until I am fully rejuvenated and personally prepared to arise from my slumber. Then I'll probably purchase a larger house for a larger bed, and get as many sleep accessories and comfort items as possible for the following night. In the end, I will have spent a sizable chunk of my wealth on personal comfort, and I would rest stress-free until my day of death. My final words will be life well spent. People here don't realize how much money it is. 100 billion in cash, not in stock, not credit. We're talking about having macroeconomical effects just by having this much money. You might as well join SB 500 as an individual. I think it's around as much cash as Apple has. Having this much cash leaving the economy just to sit in your bank account might be detrimental to, at least, local economy. I'm pretty sure the government people would assign you some oversight to effectively redistribute these money, because our monetary system is not ready for this much cash in individual hands. I'd have a lane. Then I would max out my tax-efficient savings accounts and invest into high-yielding funds. This will ensure a constant income I can take tax-free. Then I'd max out my pension again, same plan of high-yielding funds. After that, I'd drive to the local Mercedes dealership and buy the shiny new car I want. Of course, this will be on zero finance, which will in turn be paid for by the income from the tax-free investing account. Then I'd book a nice vacation. It's at this point I'd probably wake up and realize it was all a dream. 25 billion to himself. That man's put up with and helped me through more shit than anyone in my actual family blood. Relatives get set for the rest of their lives, but for him I'd set his family up too. To be able to live with myself. If I just left the person that's kept me from killing myself in the dust, struggling to make ends. Meanwhile, I'm sipping top-of-the-line whiskey out of a fucking gold cup. Couldn't do that to him. I owe him way more than I can explain. Buy out all the local petroleum industry companies, ports, refineries, distributors, transport. Stop all production. Lay off everybody. Blacklist all the managers. Render all the equipment unusable and unsellable. Keep the property from being redeveloped and used for anything else. Just completely tank that local economy. I know I'll have to spend a good portion of the 100 billion keeping my name from being associated with all that. Then keep maybe 2 million for myself to live a quiet, modest life in retirement. Use 99 billion to help as many people as possible, the poor and downtrodden. Maybe build affordable housing and sell at cost. Maybe a shitload of homeless shelters. Maybe use it to fuck with some dickhead dictators. I think 99 billion would go a long way to help the world be a better place. Keeping 1 billion though. This all being said, anyone worth more than a few billion can fuck off. I wish there was a hell, because each and every ultra-rich prick deserves to smoke a turd in this aforementioned underworld. Rub one out. Take a nap, then continue to party with a meager one for a week. After the initial steam has blown over, I'll buy a nice car and truck. Live, laugh, and love at a 5-star hotel suite indefinitely. Buy about 100 acres of land. Construct edifices, and my dream gym myself in a well-respectable gym on my land. Building all my special equipment and terrain of the training section. Get a couple ATVs, dirt bikes, a couple pistols and a .223 rifle. Private chef, and go from there. Learn to drive. Get a license. Then buy a house abroad and buy citizenship. You can bypass normal citizenship requirements if you have enough money. It's corrupt. but that's business in probably Sweden or Norway. Build a Lou Theory workshop and spend a bunch on advertising. Get a gym membership to avoid depression. Use the rest to live off and live a happy life in the woods. Far enough away from people to avoid human BS, but close enough to buy essentials like food and clothes and home repair goods. Fund to shop major shareholders, and then I would initiate a reverse split, cash out the stock and short it with cash secure puts, while I privately funded them with angel money outside of the market. Then I would wait for the products to come to market. It's 3 a.m. currently. If I just checked the numbers and I won. I'm browsing exotic car dealerships within say 3 hours to see what I'm buying tomorrow. Before the "you don't have the money" instantly replies. I've been saying for a house. I have some funds. I wouldn't be 7-figure car shopping, but I could easily put a 250K car tomorrow with a little financing. So yes, I would be driving an exotic car within say 12 hours of winning this instant. My kids would get massive bank. My supportive family would get bank. All those that helped me when I was down would get bank. A few people would get bank just cause they're around someone I want to be jealous. That's still leaving me with hundreds of millions and all my karma cleared. Den Ireland, crazy pets, and really good food. A mid-size sailboat, a hearty crew, and sail a merchant ship to exotic destinations buying and selling flim-flammery. I'd hire a financial advisor. Give a couple $100,000 to each of my parents. Enough to buy a decent home, or enough for a good down payment on a bigger home. I'd buy myself a small house with some land, maybe 12 acres or so. I'd buy a van built out for living and probably a new wardrobe and new camping gear. Then I'd travel. First, to all of the national parks and monuments in USA and then to other countries. Take a few days off work. Buy a few cars. Pay off my house. Get some new electronics, buy my neighbors' houses and give them to my kids, go back to work, plan a few vacations, buy some Niato guitars while on those vacations, completely anonymously pay some bills for friends, totally fund a few charities I like, then blow the rest of it and build a really kick-ass space and science museum here in town. Pay all Trump's lawsuits and his lawyer bills. Plus donate to Biden in the same amount, both anonymously with a fake name and fake corporation, just to fuck with USA political system. Trump would receive a money from an Ukrainian bank account with a fake Ukrainian company, and Biden would receive the money from the Russian bank account and fake Russian company, and make this public knowledge. Null MSM. Invest 99 billion, leave it in an F, and just chill till the end of times. Why some real estate properties so your kids parents still don't have to work unless they go all red in casino. I'd fill up the saving account of my daughter, pay off my debt, the debt of my family and friends. Get my dream house for my family. Finally getting driver's license. Then my favorite car and Navy VW van that I'll paint. Give some animals a home. Get all the tattoos I want. Get singing lessons. Help my partner with his actor career. And take a lot of awesome family vacations. Buy enough land and property so that after subletting it I can comfortably live the rest of my life, even if the 100 billion run out. Edit never giving money to extended family or friends because they will definitely take it for granted. They won't value my money the same way I value it. Moreover, after a while it becomes an expectation rather than a favor or help. Honestly, the first thing I would do is turn my alarms off and my phone off. I'd spend the first day with my wife and son in our current home messing around and having fun. If money is no object, then there are no more worries in life. It would just become about enjoying each day with my family in a way that a shocking small percentage of the human race can. Donate 95% of it to different non-profit organizations. I've always dreamed of building a huge gated community with single-family homes for those fleeing domestic violence with children. The parent can go to school or find new jobs and then eventually work to pay rent or rent to own. Whatever they want, most importantly, they'd always feel safe there. After legalizing the money and doing all necessary paperwork, I guess I'll try to create a genuinely independent media outlet that will only be on the sides of facts and conduct genuine journalistic investigations. I'll also buy an island outside of any jurisdiction to be able to run it. I guess we could survive for a year or two. All the boring stuff first: debts, lawyer, tax agent, etc. Tea house, then do everything I can to make myself disappear from the public view and just enjoy my life. Investing in different scientific investigations, including extending life expectancy and comfort. Hire a shitload of very nice men and send them to the following people in their sleep in short order: Vladimir Putin, Dave Calhoun, Donald Trump, Jacob Rothschild, Rob Walton, James Takelet, Jeffrey Bezos, Elon Musk, Bernard Arnault, Mukesh Ambani, and probably several others. But those first 10 would be enough to send a message. House all the unhoused people in my city. Pay off the education of all students at my alma mater. Help out families who are living paycheck to paycheck, secure their future, and ensure they have more family time. Help out single parents. Give money to Breakfast Club so that no children will ever go hungry. Buy a big forest or a private island. Build a min house. Give friends and family a bunch of money each. Set up a sanctuary for dogs, then use the rest to influence politics around the world. Buy up media and social media. Fund political campaigns. I'd be the Koch brothers of the left and try and fix this world.